Hey, so I'm gonna show you a few drills that I like to do with 12 and under. This is a youth academy that I'm in charge of. There's probably about 6 to 8 courts of them or so, sometimes 4, just depends on the night. But for this particular one, we had 4 stations. We had 8 courts, so there's 4 stations. Every 20 minutes we rotate. So I'm gonna show you the 4 stations and the 4 fundamental drills that I do. First up is serving, and normally when you listen to this feedback, I would teach a young person to swing up at the ball because they tend to have trouble getting the ball over the net. However, with older kids, I wouldn't teach them to hit the bottom of the ball and serve it up. I want them to serve it hard. So we gotta serve the back of the ball. Once they're old enough to get the ball over the net and they're strong enough to get the ball over the net, then I'll start redirecting their hand placement so that they can hit the ball more on the back and less on the bottom. With this station, in the 20 minutes that we had, I broke it down into 10 minutes of serving with a partner and 10 minutes of serving races. The serving races, you'll see the kids are behind a cone based on where they can kind of have success, but also a little bit of a challenge. And I find that if you time it for about 5 minutes each, they try to serve using that technique as fast as they can and get as many points as they can in that 5 minutes, because the line that is on the far right is racing the line that's in the middle, is racing the line that's on the left. So they're all kind of racing each other, but staying within their teams. And at the end of 10 minutes, the team that served the most in that time gets a treat.
Can I borrow your ball, please? Yeah. Thank you, ma'am. Okay. So you all the same things. That was pretty good. I see a lot of the same things on this court that I see on the other courts. Because you guys are young and you haven't been told how to get your power from the right place. So you guys' arm mechanics are pretty good. You know to get open, fold your arm in half. Okay, elbow comes up, so your arm is folded in half. Your elbow is in front of your face, and your hand is behind your head. Alright? It's not down here like this. Don't come down here. You want to keep everything above your shoulder. Okay? And then from here, you're going to throw your hand over your elbow and swing up. Okay? So start open. Get open right here. Open your chest up. Pinch that shoulder blade back. Okay? Fold your arm in half and swing up. Okay? So that's what we're doing. Your power, ladies, your power, if you can't quite get the ball over, your power comes from back here. A lot of you guys, when you serve, you toss and your elbow comes down to here and your power is coming from there. I don't want your power to come from here. I want your power to come from back here. Okay, so watch my power. Don't watch the ball. I'm going to serve it all the way over there. Okay, watch my power come from back here. You guys all watch the ball. Thank you. Thank you. Done this for years. Don't watch the ball. I'm going to serve it over your head. Watch my arm. Okay, power came from back here. I swung up. Alright, here we go. Thank you.
Wait, stop, don't go.
Here you go, guys.
Stop, we got a new one. Or not.
Good girl. Nice swing.
No, I'm not using this.
That's it, Hoiberg. Oh, look at that. Good job. Good. Way to swing up. Yes, Hoiberg.
You're doing good. You got it.
Almost. Watch the ball. Hit the bottom of it. Almost. You still swung in circles. You swung that way. Swing. Lean that way. Yeah, lean towards her. Yeah. Yep, exactly. Yes, do that with the ball. If players like this who swing across their body continue to have trouble doing that, I find that dropping them to their knee like this forces them to swing up at an exaggerated motion. Nice serve. The next station or drill that comes to their court is passing, and the fundamental keys that we're working on are shuffling in a smooth motion, which means their heads have to stay down and their chests have to stay down. And I try to encourage them to move their platform less, do less. Once they get around the basket twice, gently pass back to the target and then move to the next basket. So you'll see that the setup is, there's 4 people that are passing, 4 people that are tossing, so everybody's doing something, and the passes are working on passing, the tosses are learning how to toss, and it's kind of a win-win for everybody. You can do it on both sides. You can add more baskets if you have more people. You can do fewer baskets if you have fewer people. You can adjust to your needs. But I like this drill because everyone's doing something, and they're getting lots of reps. Start with 1 passer at each of these baskets. They'll move from 1 to 2, 2 to 3, 3 to 4, and you can stay on the same side or rotate sides. Here are your tossers, 1 in front of each basket. Keep those heads down when you're shuffling and passing. Heads and chest down. Gentle pass. Next basket. When you shuffle, try to shuffle without your head moving. Keep your ponytail still. That a girl. Good, good, good. Chest down. Excellent. Shuffle. Oh, you ran. Shuffle. That's it. Next up, or next station, is setting. And the fundamental keys here I use are shuffle to get balanced, get in a balanced position before you contact the ball, if you can. Hands in the right position. Let the ball come into your hands, all the way into your hands. Don't attack the ball, but let it come down to you. And then when it does, plug your ears for a higher set. The faster you plug your ears, the higher the set goes, and holding your finish. And when you finish, you want to have your hands together, not coming apart like you're swimming. I start this drill in right back, and I have them either shuffle or run to the right front position. And from there, they set their first ball or second ball. And then I have them step, crossover, hop in a diagonal position so that it simulates coming off the net. Now you can have the cones in whatever position you want, and you can also have multiple cones. You can have more cones if you have more people. You can have fewer cones if you have fewer people. I have them going on both sides, but you can rotate it however you want. The overall purpose for me is, are they doing the fundamentals correctly? And are they getting enough reps doing it? Setup is very similar to passing, where you've got a player at each cone. They shuffle from 1 to 2, 2 to 3, and then you've got a tosser in front of each cone, and the tossers will stay. Nice hold. Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. Good. Now step, crossover, hop. That's it. Fourth thing that I chose to focus on was attacking, and because these guys are 12 and under, I decided to focus on the fundamental footwork, because I find that when you're training a 12 and under, or anyone that's new, even if they're 15, the thing that is missing and the thing that throws their rhythm off when they're hitting, or their tempo off when they're hitting, is getting into their last 2 steps. So if you can focus on forcing a fundamental 3-step or 4-step left, right, left, and getting those last 2 steps planted, I think you're gonna put your kids ahead of the game. I've broken up this on-court drill into 3 different progressions. Watch. So on the right hand of your screen, you're seeing them practice their footwork with no jump. And then in the middle, they're adding the approach jump at the end. There we go. And then they come over to the right side or the left side of your screen, and they're gonna jump up onto the box, facing open with their arms up. Going through all the phases of the footwork. Sometimes the arms will happen naturally, and then sometimes they won't. I'm not focused a whole lot on arms with this group because I only have a couple hours. But if you have a team that you're working with, you can emphasize getting their arms to swing in the right time. Good. Yeah. Good work, kid. That's it. Good. You did it. Good. Springy. Beautiful. There's my pro. Get up. Atta girl. Sometimes one or more of your courts will be a little bit more advanced than some of your other courts. So here's how I would progress it.
You guys are getting this really good. You guys are more advanced than some of the other groups, so we're going to move forward with the learning. You guys have your footwork down, left, left, and in your case, right, left. But now we want to get your arms involved. Okay, since you have your foot rhythm down, let's get our arms swinging so that we can jump. So what I want you to do on these 2 only, you're going to step with your left foot up to the hurdle. You're going to grab the hurdle, pretend you're grabbing the hurdle, jump over it, but still hold on to the hurdle. That puts your arms back here, okay? And then, when you get ready to jump on that one, you're going to throw your arms up. Yeah, so in full speed, okay, it'll look like this. Grab it, up, okay? Yeah, all right. There you go.
I hope some of this was helpful. And again, modify it to whatever your team needs or whatever your clinic needs based on your numbers or your court size or your age groups or your levels. Happy practicing. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and share.